Bastion Assassin. We are live streaming Assassin's Creed 3. We have finished off sequences 1 through 3, which are the Hatham sequences. We're just about ready to start off as Radon Hagedon, or Radon Hagedon? Radon Hagedon! Depends on which character you ask in the game. Connor. We're gonna start on Connor here soon. Connor! Anyhow, before we do that, I'm gonna jump around and have some of these modern day stories. I find these more interesting. I don't know, I think this might be why I like AC3 so much. I think that it has by far the most compelling modern day story. And it's not like you're in a crazy cool location. I mean, you go to some different places. I mean, at least you can run, I guess. That's nice, you know, but you can just get up and here we are, you know. It's not an incredibly unique place, I guess. I guess it's super unique. Never mind. This first civilization temple. It's incredibly cool. This is just one of those things I really like about AC3. I will not be reading the emails because that sounds drab for a live stream, but I will be having conversations with everybody. And check this out. Especially if this is your first time. Look, Juno. Oh man, yeah. You just walk around and you just see Juno just like stalking you at different parts of the cave, and you get too close and she just disappears. It's freaky. There's just something freaky about Juno. It was especially wonderful at this point in the game because no one knew for sure whether Juno was an ally or an adversary, not until the end of this game. Where is Rebecca Crane? Rebecca Crane! I have no idea where she went. There she is. Let's have some conversations.
What are you working on?
Lots of different stuff. If you're going into the field, we need a way to keep tabs on you and stay in touch. Hacking into local security systems won't cut it.
Thanks.
For what?
I don't know. Everything. You sacrificed a lot for me. You and Sean both. And you upgraded the Animus, you helped train me, pulled me out of that coma. You put all that work into the database, helped me solve Clay's puzzles. I know I haven't been the easiest person to work with, and I'm sorry for that. I just want you to know that even if I'm shitty at showing it, I appreciate everything you've done.
You really think we'll finally get some answers down here?
Maybe. Talking to the first Civ has always been a pain in the ass, though.
Imagine what it must be like for them.
What do you mean?
They've been separated from us by tens of thousands of years. A completely different language and culture. Possessed of an intelligence vastly superior to our own. We're lucky they've communicated as much as they have.
I don't know why they had to make this all so complicated. I mean, if they need something from me, they should just come out and say it.
I've been wondering about that myself. I get the sense Juno and Minerva didn't exactly see eye to eye. I'm studying everything I can get my hands on, but maybe you'll find something down here that can shed light on the mystery. What happened between them, and why?
What do you think's behind that door?
No idea.
Do you think it can save us?
The first Civ seemed to think so.
What if it's dangerous?
It's not like we have a lot of alternatives.
Well, we could... I don't know, warn the president?
And what's he gonna do? Who's to say he isn't in bed with Abstergo? Seems everyone is these days.
What if we went to them? To Abstergo, I mean.
Thought about it, actually. Showing them what we've seen, trying to work together. They must know so much more than we do, but...
What is it?
It's possible they know exactly what's going to happen. That they want it to happen. I mean, for all we know, they're hiding out in bunkers right now, waiting for the world to end. And then when it's all over, out they come. Ready to take control.
God, I hope you're wrong.
So do I, Rebecca. So do I.
Alright, I should be getting back to work.
Yes?
Just thought I'd, say hi.
You have more important things to do right now.
Jesus, Dad.
What? What do you want me to say?
I don't know. Hi, son. How are you? What have you been up to?
I know what you've been up to. Nothing. You wasted away in some shitty apartment with a pointless job, while the rest of us were out there fighting to make a difference.
You are such an asshole. Are you thinking about hitting me again? Because this time, I will hit back.
Let's just get back to work, okay?
Would you look at that?
What is it?
If I had to guess, I would say it's a counter. And judging from the iconography, I think it's safe to say when that's emptied, the end begins. Hello, Desmond. How's things?
Same old. Another day, another ancestor.
Who'd have thought you'd have a Templar in your family tree?
I think he started out as an assassin. They must have turned him.
Right you are, in fact. I've been reviewing our archives, and it appears that Haytham's father was indeed an assassin, which means he was likely one too, at least for a little while.
What else did you find?
That fella from the opera, Reginald Birch, Grand Master of the London chapter of Templars, he and Haytham's father, a man named Edward, well, they were long-time rivals. Now, it appears Birch got his hands on Haytham at a rather young age, worked his wiles to convince Haytham to switch sides. Wonder how he did it. I'll see if I can't dig up more. Honest answer, please, Desmond. Do you think we're getting out of this alive?
I don't know. I mean, it's a pretty tall order. If the first Civ couldn't save the world, how the hell are we supposed to swing it?
We have some time.
We have less than 2 months. They had decades and a lot more resources. And the worst part is we knew this was coming for, what, hundreds of years?
History repeats, it seems. The first Civ was so busy with their war against us, no one even noticed what was happening. We get advance warning and then fall to fighting with the Templars. Lovely.
Hopefully, whatever's behind that door will make a difference.
And if it doesn't, well, at least we tried. Back to work I go. You should consider doing the same.
Alright, back into the Animus.
All right, here goes.
Undan nizero het stanyo. Awira awa unte yard on jadagu. Tone warda nagarade. Desajera nero niha. Nekti yate huwayata nekera. Azekante tajajera oni. Nekti ya otena degari wastakwe. Agungwe da sun a wahuan nordun kwedzi niot nesagodaya ogun a. Zewajerda sriat dizax ne Haytham. Raganero kwakwe unte zini togwenyo. Nek zi ohando yo ha wihtu ya de ha ganerakwe. Zinuer o jokwa Templar agwego tadinyaro darhox. Ne on ha at get sarnis. Zi gat get sun arian a higun sagandanu agat gatto zi ne sagar skanex.
Zit one day stuff.
Oni sajerha.
Ya otana gwanek gwanek.
Radunagedu, te wateri chirunyana. Runajageru na deratu danu yakodunis.
How was? Nexi dosa izi nakahanda di yahaze.
Erdo izuit
I really enjoy these moments as young Connor. There's a lot of things I love about it. First of all, this is the first assassin that we truly get to play as a child. I know a lot of people hate it. I love it. I love to see this transition. And it speaks to the future character development of Connor. That his whole character arc is about overcoming naivete and being able to at least have a healthy amount of skepticism, though I think perhaps too much, of course, is unhealthy. Having been deceived as many times as Connor is by the end of this story, it really is a miracle if he has any hope left in his heart. I love this animation. If you hold down right trigger halfway, or no, it's not right trigger halfway, doesn't do it. If you hold down right trigger but only hold the stick like halfway, Connor skips. The Radon Hageton skips. And I love it. I just love that was a thing. The developers took the time to animate this wonderful child.
Ana hörde det var skritserunjane.
Jag går där sett du kan. Zorda go hadu. Is it as a
Aska degeni asa gayeri. Aska dewat nyawe. Oh, no, I want that gun.
Suti so yande negiga.
Sadodasi.
Uh-oh, I missed one.
Waguyat that sorry.
Onia di sa der yonder dakwe.
Jähtä kweni on the getta kwe di wasta that sorry.
Kadogaria.
Neam haade wagadirianda seria zinue oya askada sehtana. Neam haade wagadirianda seria zinue oya askada sehtana.
Sidawat kari tsiruni.
Ize hezayatewe.
Aska, Degini, Asa, Gayerdi, Whisk, Yayak, Sada, Sategu, Jotu, Oyerdi, Oskiwarte, Igniwarte, Asa Yuarte, Gayerdi Yuarte, Whisk Yuarte, Yayak Yuarte, Jatu Yuarte.
What have we here?
You look familiar. Where have I seen you before? That wasn't very nice.
Let me go!
Listen to that! He knows English!
Small for savage.
Spirited too! We have questions for your elders. Only tell us where your village is, boy, and you can go.
Best do as he asks, child.
I could snap your neck, you know. A little more pressure, and pop. The sad little flame of your life extinguished. You are a nothing, a speck of dust. You and all your ilk, living in the dirt like animals, oblivious to the true ways of the world. The wiser among you recognize the shape of the future. They throw themselves at our feet and beg mercy. But not you, it seems. No. You cling desperately to your ways, too ignorant to know your folly. But I am not unkind. And so I spare you, that you may carry word to your people. Let them know the sooner we are given what we seek, the sooner you can return to your pathetic, empty lives. A fair trade, is it not?
What is your name?
Charles Lee. Why do you ask?
So I can find you.
I look forward to it.
Nekti on Sadego. Onak.
Jaatse, andene.
Zodi onaga ona. Otstek. Radun hagedu. Onak ti on satni gohra satni du hage.
Dodek.
Ansere. Toga sun haak. Ansesege. Nekti zaderi ondara. Dinawe. Adini kwe guhage.
Ja, zadoressa, da kwatka. Da girihu, akenyagate.
I get that we've had many similar experiences with all of our assassins. I think Connor's the worst.
Yatta wagani gon roni. Segunda gena quase wahi.
Gats, ingeni tasseraya. Oyaner wangeni wanundo se edeni roro ke tinohoda de dom zohne ayogara we oriwage. Andi jadassa wane edeni sto zeraroro ke. Amando eneka ne toda di jatka tunyu we ne ayedeni zi nakwa tsari. Wasqueni, yasoti de wantore. Easy ona.
Yo tena di down de ne ayena.
Sezak tinuwe yo dikunde.
Another thing I really love about this game, just the tree running. It's better than it ever is in any of the other games, and it's fantastic.
Yum zaskats.
Nekti doni gari was tona yo tuhage. Nona sto bidene ne wasa gayeri ni hadi runungwe kaa ta hunana dakode. So nona as kananage ne ta de watna neda. Iga gar hagunsu hundoratu kaa hunzage hunda ditaru. Gardu ne zosera aska de wanyawa na hadi hage. Yahtes kariu esta yunki yahwa taze.
Segun ino tune.
Ha nekti zaha akta da hunenu haje. Te dun zohun jokna e de waire. Toga yaho tena tai de waire. Toga yah tai de waderio. To arena zawane.
Tokni ko hak. Wagerek sagari hunyani o nirk zia gerato.
Tigawanio. To agot yotti na kuni. Zaha gasto zeriohage diniotne oya.
Nekzia tamdo era ye dene dene gahondage.
Yahta diodun zohun unka e goderianderge wahi. Au yungeni dogaski doga andeni gweni toya yedenewe. Ne dosa ya yedini rada ne unzage.
Waderian dat seraksa ne giga.
Das kena gera. Serek zaha yo snoreha ke nona zijahtadi. Jogu de tonio. Ya are ko.
Oknoa.
Ona andeni rata.
Zozi one dore.
Onio ti isere zaha se tsatstege doga yacha sadatrede.
Nekti ohna yawane doga atjada ne dano gihie.
Doga oya wakti na kunyanyo akta satka uzera. Toda, what got ni guruni?
Yatte wak kwenyo agwego yang gin haramge. Gan ga der hard de zinora agwego an seroroge. Ga de gan isere yatte ga yeri zinigo yung gin. Tont kor hardege. Ga rung gaden on aspa. So the way na dam go. I want to go into just down the owner.
Yeah, they could do don't know my deni wararo get dano ganem.
Agwa ya no wonder they got the rats away. Then it does 0 zuzi wa gareso.
Anguri hunya, Canadacta ezot codina gerenio, ton di jadora de. To hum tohun yo snore on tayo quate. Yot quenies ya can heyate. Kaya tanoru negiga de hum tanega. Onectia de waderiwa queniastage ne sa oyera.
That's one thing that always annoyed me, is when your arrows miss for no reason. I tell you, I love this game. I know it has problems. Still love it.
Hauki oya dijat karhara. Ganto zat karhara.
Kankaniot.
Yuyanere, how jade nyanda ne zaha gario dawana ye deniena, tini gariwe sugenir hare.
Toidawes, so de sanios niza ona.
Ya, kaya gwire dano gahure aunaya anga daksa de ne ganehu. Negigas kayada kesnu sage angats de zi anjena. Onaktis kena sun a ange. Toga oskenundu ayungenika amadego. Takwaderoro. Tawaga da hujose aun takeni gura di hato.
Serio, yo yanere.
Ona deni roro ke juno onze jatka zera ne kar harakwa. Yama. Timja tum zoni segu, nekti yatte zugini naktude. Onneksi de deni zarunga jadorade. Toga idenere yatta idenokta.
Jahte wag der jan dare.
Kunye takwa, tazadade tak nize.
Just trying to find some hare clues so that I can find some hares and hunt them.
Auza kahkide ona. Kana dogu? Ona awa ne. Otku.
What the heck? Smooth glitches there. I swear I've never seen this glitch before. I know there are glitches in this game, but I have never had this one. Okay, I just tried putting the input in again. Time to kill the bear, kill the bear, kill the bear. Alrighty. That's how I do it. Bears and beavers. You just kill bears and beavers and you make tons of money and tons of resources to craft with and stuff.
Agua gets honey, ge. Was geht nyagate? Nyawa.
Amze jahtandi ona. Ayawa siro naja ge hodi ni guhrayanda ne. Tino jera yah ezo de tiena.
Nexiato deot.
Oh niot.
Rat dukhawa hageri hunya.
Why go around it when you can go up and over it? Things AC taught me.
You think it's truthful?
Agaderian dare dizari hoye wash onojera dia garha gunchedeweta. Onojera dia deatia jataranire ne oya ganyoke haga ziwaderio. Uma wasundade donzaderi huat zeraguase. Yohunjanorunge yungwadena dayan danune amha ajungwaderi wayani ne Ayatia se Doni Sege Undruhunza.
Arahaja zidogane gando ayatiri hune kiswas saha odisa stasirayanda ne.
Yungwadora is in a to naya de wayer hage. Yungwayat dodar he un zinogayera ne de tiswa neda. Danu ne dogat to no de wayere yot deru ayungwajonha se.
Onujera zitoni yori hawana ne aidawada den hodu. Ona hoda tiga.
Gani hoha.
Ane?
Greetings, God.
Sorry, just gonna change out my controller really quickly. Batteries are almost dead on this one. I don't know why, I've hardly played today. Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that break.
Are you a spirit?
You may think of me as such.
Where am I?
You are where you were before. If you mean to ask what it is you now see, it is known as the Nexus. From here, probabilities are calculated so that the proper path may be chosen.
What path?
Yours. Follow me.
What have you done to me?
Selected a form familiar to your culture. It is designed to ease navigation. We have waited millennia for your arrival. You, who will bring to him the last piece, that he may open the door.
I do not understand.
Nor need you. I sense my words cause pain. But such was not my intention. You are important, child. In more ways than you will ever
Excuse me
know.
while I immediately fail to full sync. This one drives me
As we
crazy.
speak,
I can
forces
never tell
gather
where the
in
eagle
secret,
is.
preparing to seize control of the land. If they succeed, the sanctuary will be breached. Yours is a special lineage. Past, present, future. Many are connected to you. Many who have changed the world, who will change the world. So too shall you. I have called you here that you might know your duty. You must protect Sanctuary from those who would undo our work.
What sanctuary? What work?
Maintaining your current course will result in a negative outcome. Premature access will destabilize the region. Your village and its people will be destroyed.
What am I to do?
You will learn of a man who will provide additional training. Seek this symbol. No doubt you have many questions. Time will see them answered. For now, you must follow, leading later.
So this mission reminds me how very much Juno manipulates everyone. You know, this is something I talked about in my stream yesterday when I was doing the Lost Archive DLC. Throughout history, she just grabs certain people and manipulates them, you know, for her own means. And as part of this grand plan, using the Nexus, she's projected how exactly to get Desmond to let her out, you know? And, I mean, even down to the choice that Desmond makes. Like, she's seen this, you know, obviously she's looked at this most important point, and she knows what to tell Desmond. She knows exactly what will happen if he doesn't, and what will happen if he does let her out. Oh, sorry, spoilers for the end of the game. I'm awful. I love this game, though. It's because the story is so connected. Everyone talks about the story in this game like it's just about like showing American history in a very
Radun hage
What's his name?
Got nue ni satka to tiga gari wayerunitstu.
Adun heads
Sorry, I won't interrupt
Wagenat
this.
What guard the Rungwe Dayajadatka, Agenat Dunhase, or Neo the Akande. Dantune Tigaronogwe, easy not the Honda di Tunis. Gari was Sibakaderiander, the no Izeki Oni, Arahajiza Detnigo Rizo, ne Dosa Vayena.
Yungar haratstone ayedewa dunhunjanuna. Nexti da sheri de nise. De ot danu haje hunjage danu ya taundo ayungwa da se dunhage.
Yaka Atakitsko the Dano Agader harder than I the what want that ne.
What unya dodari sigi owadu era osete.
Ohnujerati desaderi Wadeniani.
Aze goya takweni daguri huadeni. Yahasa giga. Asetari jina hoda ze sakstit kada kunegas. Tonu e dagatka tone gari wayernitsto. Ne egi garun wera hawi o yashnena zinio zizatnista hawa shagoshnena.
Yama.
Serdia sadoga, nekti gets hani sudzi ezos are harde. Was sezakane gari wayronitstu, satahatsori.
So as I was saying, people complain that Assassin's Creed 3 has this very Forrest Gump feel, and yeah, you definitely get those big historical moments as like backdrop to the story, and yeah, Connor participates in a lot of them, you know, Boston Tea Party, Battle of Breeds Hill, all that stuff. However, his story is rooted in the modern day narrative.
I expected the journey would fill me with a sort of pride, a sense of accomplishment. But whatever it was that carried me away from home soon fled, replaced by questions, and no small amount of doubt. Had I been too hasty? Had I made a mistake? The others in the village, they thought this was something I wanted, something I chose to do. But it never felt that way to me. No, it was not a choice. It was an obligation. Because if not me, then who?
Because no one else will. Trying to remember the correct way across here. Anyway, Connor's story is just wrapped up in the entire story of Assassin's Creed. And I watched a video the other day that was talking about how Assassin's Creed 3 felt disconnected from the other Assassin's Creed stories. And I suppose, you know, to the degree that, you know, Altair and Ezio don't really show up in it. I guess that's true. I thought that was going to make me dive. I'm going to die. I'm going to die. I'm going to die. I'm going to die. Oh, gosh. I thought I was over good water. It looked like a pretty spot to dive off of, but I was just mistaken. I mean, yeah, he's a new character. He's separated by another 300 years from Ezio. Much like Ezio is 300 years from Altair. He learns about Ezio, but he's got his own things going on, you know? Anyway. He's such an interesting character to me. And it's such an interesting setting and time period. Oh, I thought I had it. Thought I had that rabbit. It's gonna be tasty. And I love the frontier. I know earlier we couldn't really hear anything. Now we can hear birds and water. Maybe it's just in the winter you can't really hear anything. I don't know. That's very true. I live in the high up in the Rocky Mountains, in a relatively small town, high altitude, and I know. Where did that thing go? When there's lots of snow on the ground, you can't hear very much at all. It just absorbs kind of all the sound. That is some beautiful nature. There we go. Again, the elk calling. That was one of my favorite things to hear. Don't tempt me. Simply because Connor, you know, he receives this mission essentially from Juno. You know, all of course so that she can get the key to Connor. Because from her perspective, without Connor, she can't get the key to Desmond. You know, so she manipulates Connor to get the key to Desmond, to get out. You know, from Desmond's perspective, he's trying to save the world. Opening the temple is the only way to do that. From his perspective, at least, you know, where they haven't figured things out ahead of time. And he does his best with what he has. And honestly tries to save the world. And, you know, does. But at the same time, releases Juno. Though Juno hasn't been very scary yet. We all assumed it would be this horrible thing. Oh no, you let Juno go and it's going to be the end of the world. And it's like, yeah, things just kind of happen as normal. That's unfortunate. Got some bears. They're always over on the other side of this little... What's this, pond? No, it is definitely part of a river. I'd say it's a pond, I guess. It has an outlet and an inlet. Yeah, you definitely want to steer clear of the bears until you kind of have like the hidden blades. I don't know, I think you can kill him before then, it just looks weird. That's what it is. Your animations are silly, because he does like the hidden blade stuff without having the hidden blades. I just thought that was kind of wonky and weird. Appreciating the fact that rock climbing will be returning in Origins. Apparently everything is going to be climbable, but not quite, you know, like the Breath of the Wild way where you just stick to everything. I'm kind of excited to see how that works out. Anyway, here we go, on with the story.
Get out of the way!
After him!
Hello.
Hello.
You must be one of them native fellas from the, hey, what's it called? Iroquois tribe. Aye. You from that?
Course not, Terry. Iroquois ain't a tribe.
Is so.
Is not. The Iroquois is a confederation.
Confederate what now?
Confederation, ya Tony. It's a group, an alliance. Lots of different kinds of people all united.
Right. Like I said, a tribe.
Listen, you toddy-headed twiddlepoop. There's a difference between a tribe and a confederation, and it's not my fault your skull's too thick to make sense of it.
Who you calling a twiddlepoop, you crump-back scab? Hey now, this is between
Those
me
punches are
and
definitely
her.
not connecting.
Mind your
Oof,
business.
it's Mass Effect Andromeda all over again.
What?
I was told you could train me.
No. Go away.
I'm not leaving! I need a place to camp. This... There must be another way in. Please, all I ask is a moment of your time.
I apologize if I've been unclear or otherwise confused you with my words. It was never my intention to mislead, so let me try to clarify. Get the hell off my land.
I'm coming up! Hear me out. What are you so afraid of?
Afraid? You think I'm afraid of anything? Least of all a self-important little scab like you? Or you might dream of being a hero, of riding to rescues, of saving the world. But stay this course, and the only thing you're gonna be is dead. The world's moved on, boy. Best you do too.
I will not leave, do you hear me? I'm never leaving. Just wait, old man. I will not be defeated so easily. You will train me.
These are square toes. This'll be easy.
That's what you said last time, and I wound up with a dead horse and a dark eye.
Who are you?
No one you need concern yourself with, little britches.
Best cut for something bad happens.
No.
Can't say we didn't warn ya. Oi, brothers!
Why are you here? What do you want?
Best ask the boss man.
You working for the old man, then? That it? Maybe this will get you talking.
Thank you.
He has a lot of blood on his face.
Sorry.
Not your fault. This whole place is ready to come down. Goddamn miracle it hasn't already. Anyway, who are you?
My name is Rado Hangado.
Right. Well, I'm not even going to try and pronounce that. Now, tell me why you're here.
I was told to seek this symbol.
Do you even know what that symbol represents? Or what it is you're asking for?
No.
And yet, here you are.
The spirit said that I'm...
Spirits of yours have been harassing the assassins for centuries. Ever since Ezio uncorked the bottle. But you don't even know what an assassin is, do you? Well, they're settled in then. I've got a story to tell, and it's gonna take a while to get it all out. And so, this is why the Assassins have dedicated themselves to the pursuit of the Templars. Because if they succeed, your spirit's visions will become reality.
Then I will stop them.
Oh, I have no doubt you'll try. Come on, I've something to show you. Careful. Wasn't a joke when I said this place was coming apart.
Why don't you repair it?
What's the point? Besides, I don't have materials for the job.
So buy them.
Look at me! You think I can just march into some store, purse full of pounds, and go shopping?
Yes. Why not?
So naive. This way. You can just come in here, throw those on, and call yourself an assassin.
I did not. I would never presume...
That's all right. I know they've a certain allure. Very well. I'll train you. Then we'll know if you've the right to wear those robes.
Thank you.
Name's Achilles. Come on, then. We've work to do.
You are a speck of dust, a nothing. You and all your kind, living in the dirt like animals, oblivious to the true ways of the world.
What do the Templars want?
What they've always wanted. Control. They see an opportunity in the colonies. A chance for new beginnings, unfettered by the chaos of the past. This is why they backed the British. Here they have a chance to illustrate the merits of their beliefs. A people in service to the principles of order and structure.
I have seen what is to come if they succeed. They have to die, don't they? All of them. Even my father.
Especially your father. He's the one holding the whole thing together.
So I trained. In running, in climbing, in fighting, in falling. And for every lesson that concerned the body, there were two that concerned the mind. Language, philosophy, logic, the arts. Achilles taught most often of the Assassins and Templars. Their structures, origins, and purpose. Centuries of history condensed into a few short days. I told him of the men who had burned my village, of Charles Lee, and my promise to him. Achilles
Good morning.
To you as well. You taking a trip?
I've decided to do something about the house, and you're going to help me. Get it? Don't stare.
Sorry.
Come on.
This place is incredible. The people, the sounds and smells. I could walk these streets for days and know not even half its wonders.
I thought the same as you upon a time. These days, I much prefer the quiet of the countryside.
But there is so much life here. So many opportunities.
For a few, my boy. For a few. There's a store close to here. You're to buy the items on this list. Tell them where the carriage is, and they'll see that it's loaded. Understood?
Yes.
Good. You're also going to need a new name. Your skin is fair enough that you might pass for one with Spanish or Italian blood. Better to be thought a Spaniard than a native. And both are better still than I.
That is not true.
What's true and what is aren't always the same.
What would you call me then?
Kana. Yes, that will be your name. All right then, off you go.
So as to ensure a supply of all over.
To be intimidating. Put that away if you know what's best for you.
Each day a new tax is levied, a new rule enforced, all without our consent. The Revenue Act, the Indemnity Act, the Commissioners of Customs Act. Oh, Chancellor Townsend must have thought himself so clever when he paid these debts and made them law. But the Constitution says we've a right to refuse. That there will be no taxation without representation. Tell me, who represented us in Parliament? Who spoke? Who signed in our name? Give me a name. And you can't. And you know why? You can't tell me who represented us because nobody did.
The patrols will disarm us.
That's awful. You can only go in through the one store door.
You lost?
I need the items on this list.
Will you be paying with coin or trade? Some of these things I have, some I don't. Lumber's hard to come by since my supplier up and vanished. I have the tools and pitch, though. Nails, too. So, where do you want this delivered?
Our wagon is near the State House. I should return to Achilles.
Who stands in Parliament for Boston? For New York? For Virginia? No one. We're headed to the customs house to toss some quips at the lobsters. James,
what happened?
Come on.
That's what we're going to find out.
With
Follow me
to King Street. We'll show them. Down to the customs house for a spree. Come along. We must resist the oppressors. Pay attention to our ways with these. No more silence.
I say again, disperse! Congregating in this manner is forbidden!
We're not going anywhere, Bug!
Oi! Why did you go back to England?
No good can come of this chaos! Return to your homes, and all will be forgiven!
Never!
Not until you've answered for your crimes!
You're right, cowards!
You don't scare us!
Pointing guns at unarmed!
We ain't afraid!
Is that my father?
Yes, which means trouble is sure to follow. I need you to tail his accomplice. This crowd is a powder keg. We can't allow him to light the fuse. But nothing. Do as I say and go.
Come on, you gosh-gutted coward! You doesn't shoot at me!
Hey, Lobster! Go ahead! Fire your little gun!
You bet that from some bacon face no! And you should fight this on you!
Boy, you there! What's all the fuss about?
Fire at the townhouse. Clean down.
Yes, that's right. Here.
Your plot is ended.
Not quite.
Damn you! Fire!
I need to find Achilles.
You think we are dead? Stupid!
Best not keep that out.
You'll get a lecture from the watch-bearing arms here.
The watch will be a flutter should they see that.
They will take his toys until they flex. Watch won't like you. The guard will soon trouble us.
The watch will be a flutter should they see that.
Over here.
You're Achilles' boy. Connor, was it? I saw what happened at the townhouse. A fine mess, that.
Who are you?
Samuel Adams, at your service. Achilles asked me to get you out of Boston.
Explain.
The whole city's looking for you.
Oh yay, oh yay! A criminal stalks the streets, wanted in connection with the massacre at the townhouse. Citizens are advised to call the guards if they see him. £10 to whoever brings this mad.
What am I supposed to do?
You can take down these posters for a start. Return to me once you remove the others.
I've nothing more to say so long as those posters remain.
Ah, Connor. There you are. I'd like you to meet Cyrus.
Is he the killer?
Peace. Cyrus is on our side, or rather, for the right price he will be.
Have you seen this man?
Watch and learn.
Oh yay, oh yay! Word has reached us that the man responsible for today's shooting may have been in disguise. A wig and makeup tin were found near the scene of the crime. Witnesses describe a middle-aged gentleman of pale complexion fleeing towards the wharves, rifle in arm.
Thank you kindly, Cyrus.
Pleasure.
Come on, then. There's still one last bit of work to do.
Where are we going?
To the printer. Where do you think all those posters came from? They're made by a machine. Shut it down.
I can go by rooftop and meet you there.
No. Better you learn about the tunnels now.
Tunnels?
The Masons have a whole network of them under the city. They're quite useful when speed and secrecy are required.
Stay away, man. You're not wanted here.
Unhand that boy, or I'll see to it the whole city knows of your crimes. He's done no wrong. Let him alone. Unhand that boy, or I'll see to it the whole city knows of your crimes.
Hey there, Sam.
You come back here, you bastard! Trying to get away! Coward! Get back here! He's off!
Here we are, then. I'll see you inside. Hold on. Use your lantern to light the lamps, Connor. They'll help us find our way should we get turned around.
I wonder why they built these tunnels.
Excellent. Let us move on. Much as it pains me to say it, we must follow the rats, as they often move in the direction of an exit. Well. You were right. I apologize for ever doubting. No wonder Achilles has taken such an interest in you. Arse. I don't suppose lockpicking is part of your repertoire? Well done. The printer isn't far. Let us reconvene there.
Unseemly haste.
Oh, maybe I've
You ask a great deal of me, Sam.
I know.
But I wouldn't be here if it wasn't important, if it wasn't vital.
Fine. Just this once, though. In the future, such things will come at a price. Resetting the type is neither quick nor easy. To say nothing of the cost should I be discovered.
I shall not forget this kindness.
Nor I.
His work will see your last little bit of notoriety erased. Come, I'll show you how to leave now that order's been restored. So, now you've had a chance to see how it all works. Untoward actions will upset the citizens and inevitably lead to the guards being called. Depending on the severity of your transgression, they may simply search a bit before giving up and returning to their posts. But should you offend them severely or repeatedly, they'll become much more aggressive in their pursuits. I've shown you 3 ways to turn the tide. Remove wanted posters, bribe town criers, or visit a printer to create your own propaganda.
This feels wrong. Why not just speak to someone and explain my innocence?
You can't be serious.
We counter one lie with another. Words on paper instantly taken as truth. And all of it without question.
They loose this beast. Or have you forgotten? I merely helped you. Here we are. Speak with the harbor master and he'll see you home.
Thank you for everything, Sam. I promise one day to repay the favor.
Oh, I'm counting on it.
Like this.
Welcome back.
You left me in Boston.
The training we've done here is all well and good, but experience is a better teacher by far.
What of my father?
Into the wind, I'm afraid.
We have to find him.
And we will, after the house has been repaired.
But he's out there plotting who knows what.
And what would you do when you found him? If you found him? You're a boy with a few months of training. He's a man, full grown, who spent decades honing his skills. If you're going to stand a chance against the Templars, you're going to need these. Go on before I change my mind.
Nice blades, my friend fell in the river!
do, sir? Please, help! He's going to die!
Who?
There's no time! Please, come! Down there! He's just passed under the bridge!
Help me! Please! Someone! Help! Help me! Please!
That was inconvenient.
Help me! Please! Someone! Help! Help me! Please!
What this knobend is trying to say is he's forever in your debt, sir.
Who you calling? A knobend?
You, because you are one.
What were you doing on those logs?
One of the dangers of lumbering. We've got the camp set up a few rods off of here, as we're cutting timber. We're hoping to open a mill in the area.
There's a good place not far from the manor on the hill where I'm staying.
I like you already. We'll have a look.
I'll miss the peace and quiet, but we can certainly use the wood.
The manor needs a lot of work.
That and other things. Meet me at the small shack by the shoreline when you have time. There's something else you need to see.
What is it?
An asset.
Mother's work is never finished.
I'm not sure if I can do the encyclopedia yet or not. I'm not going to really focus on that. If I'm passing somebody, I'll scan them, you know?
from. We have a secret to be sure. Just get me a ship and a crew, and we'll find out what it was he held so dear. I met him once, that captain.
Go away!
Said go away, boy! Do you not speak the King's English? Oh, I didn't see you there, old man. I'd have set my home in order if I'd known you'd be calling.
The boy's name is Connor. He's here to restore the property.
Restore? Restore? Pardon my manners. She's still the fastest in the Atlantic. Sure, she needs some attention. Minor things mostly, but with a little affection, she'll fly again.
Who is she?
Who is she? Why, the Aquila boy, the ghost of the North Seas.
The boat.
A boat? She's a ship, boy, and make no mistake about it. I thought you brought him here to restore order. I reckon he's the greenest thing on the frontier.
Connor, meet me back at the manor when you've finished here.
You said it requires repairs. You able?
She does need work. A ship is a she, boy. And yes, I can refit her, but I'm lacking in the proper supplies. Some quality timber would help me get started.
I can see to that. How long before she is able to sail again?
Just get me the lumber, boy. I'll raise a crew.
There you are. I've something to show you. Come, take a look.
What is it?
A ledger. It lets us manage the homestead's dealings.
And these?
That was years ago. Before the slow fever, before the Templars, before everything collapsed. But that's all in the past. Better we focus on what's in front of us. Take up the ledger, and I'll teach you how it all works.
Time passed quickly after that. My days a blur of study, training, and work. What little free time Achilles allowed me was spent learning about the Templars, about Charles Lee and my father. I longed to confront them, to put an end to their schemes, to ensure my people would remain untroubled and free. But I knew it was too soon. That to approach them now would see me killed. All my work would be for nothing. Patience, restraint. These proved the most difficult subjects for me. But in time I mastered them as well. Days became months, months became years. And as my skills and knowledge grew, so too did I.
Come aboard and feast your eyes, boy.
No, not the left foot. Never the left foot. Horrible look. Step with your right foot first.
She is... solid?
Aye. Weatherly and sleek. She'll fetch 12 knots in a stiff gale. Ne'er a ship from here to Singapore can outrun her on her best day. What do you say we take her out? Show you what she can do firsthand.
Where would we go?
As it happens, she still needs guns and the officers to command them. We'll launch straight away. Don't worry, lad. I'll make sure you sprout good sea legs. All in the mainsail! Get up the rigging! Hand over fist! Come on, men! Let's get her out where she needs to be! Come on, lad. No time like the present.
Get up on that boom!
Take the helm. Come on, she won't bite. You're connected to her now. Listen and feel. She's idle. If you call for half sail, the men will hop to it and she'll pick up. Half sail! Give me half sail! Ah! Your killer flies again! Do you feel it, lad? Set a course for Martha's Vineyard. We'll find our guns and officers there. She's a nimble vessel, but the faster she goes, the more cumbersome she grows. And the firmer your hand needs to be. Enjoy this stretch of open water before we come upon those shallows. Call for full sail if you like. Try her at full sail. Wind looks to be shifting. Full sail! Stay alert, Connor. Gusty winds can be difficult to manage. Now, take us through these shallows. Careful not to run up on them. The sandbars will slow us down, but the rocks will put a hole through a hull. And if you want to make a quick tack, call for half sail. She's more maneuverable then. Mind those other vessels! Hold your tack to keep your right of way! Rogue wind! Ease her off! We need to ease off, half sail!
Let fly, full sail!
We need every knot, full sail! Cottages! We're close! No sail!
Reduce speed!
Halt!
Oh, hello, Miss Mandy. You're looking every bit as ravishing as I remember.
After all these years, you sail all the way to the vineyard to pay me compliments?
We are looking for David and Richard Clutterbuck.
Nice to see you, too.
Robert Faulkner. Where the hell you been?
Sorry for leaving like I did, lads, but where I was going, no one could know. You two working much?
No. Between contracts at the moment.
Well, we're looking for gunnery officers. What would you two say to working with me again?
We'd be for getting into a few more scraps.
Good show.
The Aquila is a fine vessel. We're fitting all the guns as we speak.
Looks like your friend's about to catch a beating.
Where is Charles Lee?
I don't much care for your tone, boy.
Hey, you don't want to be doing that, Biddle.
Bobby Faulkner turned to wet nursing. It's good you finally realize you're a shite sailor.
Whoa, 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 not in here, gentlemen. Better still, not at all. Bobby, take your friends and get out!
Let's go, boys. Our guns ought to be ready. Come on.
All into half sail!
What the bloody hell was that about?
The older man is a Templar. Who was he with?
A Templar? The young buck was Nicholas Biddle. Nobody. Sails before the mast. Midshipman for the Crown.
Are the guns ready?
Aye, but we won't jump in over our heads. We'll find a suitable target and show you how they work. We've fitted her with a modest amount of guns to start, but rest assured there's ample room to add more should you feel the need. Pull into half sail! Looks like a British frigate with half seas over. Should do nicely for a spotted target practice. Bring her round broadside, and when all guns are on target, call fire.
Shot for a start.
Well done, boy! Now, aim all guns at her bow and do as much damage as possible.
Hold!
Fire broadside!
Some old powder in there.
Good! Now give the swivel guns a turn. More precise. Hit those old powder barrels and light up the sky.
On me!
Fire!
Not bad for a spot, Captain.
You are a fast learner.
Provided something interests me.
Ah, getting a taste for the open sea, are we? We'll make a jack tar out of you yet. Now we should be getting back. The old man is like to have my hide for keeping you out so long. Give me half sail. Give me half sail.
Gunboats are about!
Why is he shooting at us?
Give us what you got!
Make ready, boys!
Destroying property of the crown, disturbing the king's peace, take your pick.
What do we do?
North else but to fight back. Sink the bastard!
Use the
Reload those ladies!
Ready to march!
Wait for it! Make ready, boys! Can't do that,
Got what they deserve!
We're against the wind, Captain!
English frigates!
Oh, be betwattled, another one. Where in the bloody hell did she come from?
On my mark! Fire! Load 'em up! Double time! Full stop!
No sail! No sail!
Heads down! On me now! Stay alert! Down! Down! On the target!
Deploy to half sail!
Fire it, broadside! All hands down!
Get out of this headwind, Captain!
Down! Down!
I'm not sure why most of those braces didn't count, but here we go. I'll finally destroy them.
Ready when you are, sir!
On my mark!
And fire!
Reload those ladies! Make ready, boys!
Dead stop!
Mind up those sails! No sail!
No sail!
No sail!
Cover! I need half sail! Give me half sail!
Pour in!
Cover!
Full sail! Take her down to half sail!
Ready when you are, sir!
Ready up to fire!
Fire!
He has a weak spot! I can see it!
Nearing cliff, sir!
Carry on, sir. Now we best be getting back. The old man will have my clubs to guard.
What an elegant escape. Let's drive right into the cliffs. I had no idea those were there.
I got 'em! All of 'em! You get what I need, and I'll give 'em to you. Simple. You got a ship, could find 'em all to boot.
Who is that man?
Him? Some old salt always on about letters he's got from Captain Kidd. Nonsense, really, but he doesn't hurt no one, so I'll leave him be. Talk to him if you fancy, but be warned he'll chew your ear off. Anyway, the Aquila's here for you. If you should get a pang for the open sea, we'll be waiting. Now, I implore you to head up the hill before the old man comes out of retirement just for me.
3 weeks, and not even a goodbye before you left.
Sorry.
Well, what are you waiting for? Put them on. Once upon a time, we had a ceremony on such occasions. But I don't think either of us are really the type for that. You've your tools and training, your targets and goals. And now you have your title. Welcome to the Brotherhood, Connor.
Welcome back, Desmond. You'll be happy to hear there's actually good news for once.
Yeah?
I've managed to locate a power source, and it's relatively close by. Up for a trip to Manhattan?
Is it safe to leave? Abstergo's gotta be looking for us.
Obviously it's not safe. Can't exactly sit around here hoping to get lucky, though, can we? We need that power source. Besides, I'm sure you can cook up some way to hide our movements.
Maybe. The Templars have access to all kinds of satellites and camera systems. We'll need to find a way to mask our digital signature. I can probably camouflage the van, too. But there's not much I can do for us.
That's an easy one.
companies have assured the public that they're completely prepared for the upcoming solar maximum. Disruptions to service are expected to be minimal.
If only they knew.
What's this?
A remote-operated camera. It'll provide us with a feed while you're on mission. This will let us talk to each other.
We're almost there, so listen up. The artifact is in an office penthouse in Lower Manhattan. At this time of night, direct infiltration is going to get you noticed. I think we're better off having you drop in from above.
What do you mean, above? Testing. 1, 2, 3.
Yep, reach you just fine. Now why don't you power up the camera? I've got pictures. Running diagnostics. Perfect. I've got a nice, strong signal. Just a heads up, there's no elevator access from here on out. You'll have to get up there the old-fashioned way.
Seriously, Sean? Fuck you. Jesus.
Look on the bright side. No security to worry about.
And on the not so bright side, the slightest misstep means you're effectively paced.
Shut up, Sean. Almost there, Desmond. Once you reach the top of the lit-up crane, you should be high enough to make the jump.
Should?
It'll be fine, don't worry.
Well, you might want to worry a little. I'm pretty sure she was high when she was running the numbers.
Sean!
A joke. It was a joke. Or was it?
Jump when you're ready, but wait for my signal to open the chute. Timing's really important here. Too soon or too late, and you'll miss the building. Now, open your chute!
I was just trying to figure out the controls. Oh, I made it. I made it. Okay.
That wasn't so bad.
So, you must be Desmond. Not exactly what I expected, but I guess your kind doesn't have many options these days.
Who are you?
Ask your father. Now give me that.
I don't think so.
Look, I'm not supposed to kill you, but the boss man didn't say anything about fucking you up. So you got to the counter.
So who the hell is Daniel Cross?
Believe it or not, he used to be an assassin. The assassin, the way I've heard it told, but it turned out he was a sleeper agent for Abstergo, programmed to infiltrate and destroy the organization.
How did he know you were there? We could be compromised.
They must have caught me snooping inside their network and sent Cross to see what we were after. If they were aware of our current location, we'd know. Though, I will say this. It doesn't bode very well for future expeditions.
I've set up some cameras topside. If anyone shows up, we'll see it.
I'd suggest you go see about finding a socket for that power source. Or we can return to Connor if you prefer. All the artifacts in the world won't mean a thing without the key.
Alright. So we've completed sequence 5. We've completed the story. I'm gonna wait and do all of Juno's story all at once before the end of the game. While we had conversations earlier, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up by... Yeah, I'm actually just gonna call it a night for the stream rather than going ahead and starting sequence 6. When we come back and start sequence 6, perhaps we'll have the conversations. Maybe we'll even do the Juno conversations. But I want to thank those of you who joined me for the stream and those who watch later on YouTube. I appreciate your support. I appreciate your love of Assassin's Creed. If you're interested in watching more of the streams or the videos, please follow me on Twitter, subscribe on Facebook, like the videos, comment, all that jazz. And as always, remember, just have fun doing the Dino Walk. There it is. The Dino Walk.